It's Monday, January 14th. These are the activities for digital media. In this stream, I want you to notice just a few things. First, you're going to see where I've posted the agenda for the day right here. I've also included some new information, personal business letters, another image relating to personal business letters, and the effort participation self-assessment. So the first thing to be done in class today is the effort participation self-assessment. This is for last week. Please be sure to give yourself a letter grade, ESNU, based on the rubric provided, and please provide evidence. Next, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take a look at the agenda. I'm going to open it up from the top here since I have it open already. And what you're going to see on this agenda is that we're continuing with the same lesson in the unit, and it's making money. So please be sure that you review the career planning process. You'll find that on slide 16. And then we're continuing the activity and completing it, the one that's called Evaluating the Current Employment Market. That activity can be found on slide 17. And it looks like this. Again, please make sure that you're thorough in your answers. Thorough to me doesn't necessarily mean that you're writing incomplete sentences and paragraphs, but it does mean that you're giving a whole lot of thought and you're providing some explanation. That explanation can look like phrases, okay, that are detailed and found in bullet points. So please make sure that you're answering the questions. And if you need help with the activity, again, this is an activity that was begun last week, please see me. I'm going to go back to the agenda. So again, that's an assignment that we completed today. However, it's not posted in Classroom, so we didn't turn it in today. Now, the next activity that's new for the day, okay, is creating a resume. And you're going to find this on slide 18. And I'm going to open it up right here. So a resume it's also known as a personal data sheet. It's commonly used to apply for a job. It lists your skills and experience so that future employers can see what you've already done and what your experience meets the job's, and whether your experience meets the job's requirements. Fill out the following categories to assist you in preparing your resume. And you're going to see I've set up the first one already because this is what I want your information to look like. And you can tell I want it very, very organized and labeled. So first, the education. Give me the degree, the programs completed, school location, areas of study, dates. So first, and you're going to give me most recent to least. North Oldham Middle School, attended, so provide the years that you've attended North Oldham Middle School. The location, you may simply include Goshen, Kentucky. You could also include the entire address. Program, for most students, is general studies. There are some students who take advanced classes, so please notate that here. And then the next thing you would do would be include the school that you attended prior to North Oldham Middle School. The first box is really all that we had time to work on today. Some students may have completed that today. Again, we only worked on this activity for maybe about 10 minutes. Work experience, however, I'm going to go ahead and move on and talk about that just a little. So the work experience you want to set up very similar to what you have above here. So using bullet points and titles. Give me the name, okay, of the organization where you worked, and it might be chores at home. Please give me your title. Okay, so your title, it simply might be helper. Or, for instance, if you mow grass for your parents, or if you're mowing grass in the neighborhood, you can include like landscaper, but explain mowing grass a little later in the responsibilities, and do include the dates. Now, the dates simply what's going to be appropriate. It's going to be month and year. Don't worry about a specific day within a month. But if it's something that you've been doing every summer, you're responsible for mowing grass or cutting weeds, or maybe watering plants outside, and that's something that you've done for the last 5 years, those are the dates that you're going to include. If it's something you've done just the last year or two, again, those are the dates you're going to include. Other work experience that would be appropriate for middle school students to include are going to be things like cleaning your room, helping with dishes around the house, Okay, and other things that are very similar. Now, some students will have some actual work experience, such as babysitting. Okay, please feel free to include that. Okay, that's definitely something that you want to include. And again, most recent to least recent is how that's going to be written up. Other experience of volunteer work, school, and community activities. Again, you're going to set this information up just like the first one. Okay, so please provide the name of the organization first. Please provide, next is going to be your dates, okay, of when you volunteered or when you participated in those activities. Don't forget to include like your title, and oftentimes your title is just a volunteer. And then be specific about the particular activities that you helped with or that you're contributing to. And then finally, any honors, awards that you've received. Don't forget to include the organization, the title, the dates. If you have questions, please feel free to see me. I'm available every morning beginning at 8:25 and after school by appointment.